Welcome back to Charlie's Kitchen. So, I told you guys earlier that I was going to actually be eating this for dinner, but I didn't really have a large breakfast. So, it's dang near lunchtime. It's 2:11 right now. So, I'm going to be having a later lunch and an earlier dinner. So I wanted to bring this up close and personal so you guys could see everything that I made. So I made some jasmine rice and I baked this chicken and I did it in the marinade and I let it marinate for about an hour before I put it in the oven. And now it seems like I can't find the marinade. But if you look in the community tab, you'll see the marinade that I used on this chicken today. I don't understand why I can't see it. Oh, here it goes. You guys don't get blind like me. I'm serious. Like, it's ridiculous. So, let me just adjust the camera once again. And welcome to Charlie's Kitchen. So this is the marinade. It's by Iberia. I got it on Amazon. And it gives you a citrus type of flavor. More lime than anything else is coming out of the chicken. Absolutely amazing. I love it. I am definitely going to try it again when I put some wings on the grill. I think it would be amazing with salmon or like a rockfish as well. It will be amazing with wings, I'm for sure. I did legs today. And I went ahead and seasoned it up with the marinade because the marinade doesn't really have like a seasoning, right? So you do have to season it up. So I used a little seasoned salt, my no MSG seasoned salt, a little garlic salt, my no MSG garlic salt, and what else? I do believe I used a little accent too. So those are the three main ingredients that I use with the marinade. Okay. And as you can see, I made a green salad here with the red onions. Some people call them red, some call them purple. I look at them, they look purple to me. But that's neither here nor there, right? Some romaine lettuce. I did my grape tomatoes, the organic grape tomatoes. My carrots are also organic. My romaine lettuce is also organic as well. As much as I can, I try to limit to the fresher things. And 9 times out of 10 at the grocery store right now, you guys, those are the organic things. It just really is. And so I tend to get those things, okay? Now, if you can't afford that, I totally get it. You know what I mean? So you have to get what you can afford. But I tend to get that because it just makes me feel better. I have a lot of dairy issues, a lot of gluten issues, and I do eat cheese and whatnot. But what y'all don't see behind the scenes is I have to take lactate pills. Um, at least 15 to 20 minutes before I eat those things, I take a lactate pill. If you don't want to take a lactate pill, then don't follow what I'm doing, right? Because that's what you'll have to do if you're lactose intolerant, like I am. So, needless to say, I know I'm blabbering a little bit, but I want to give you guys the real and give you all the information so that you can, things that you might see me doing on the channel when I do eat cheese or sour cream. Super bad for me. And I do have to take a lactate pill um, when I do those things, right? But I try not to make that a pattern. I use lactose intolerant milk on a regular. And I do try to eat as healthy as possible. Now sometimes I might want a little cheese or a little sour cream, or I try to eat the best butter as well. Most of you know that even when I eat butter, I try to use Smart Balance, which is 60% less saturated fat than any other butter on the market. My cholesterol is great. I don't have, heart issues or anything like that. So eating healthy is something that's, important to me, and so yeah, I don't know why I got into all that. But, it's important. I think I got into all that, you guys, because as most of you know, I have a healthcare services business. And on my healthcare services business on Facebook, we've been talking a lot about being heart healthy. And basically, my dad, he passed almost 5 years ago now. In October, to be 5 years. And he had cardiac arrest. He went into cardiac arrest. And so it's really about making sure that we're eating as healthy as possible. Now, every once in a while, you're going to want to have, a little bit more of a fatty food or whatever, or maybe something that you haven't had in years. Things like that. And so, that's understandable. You don't want to be too rash in your diet, but you do want to make healthy choices, at least one or two times for the day. You want to be thinking about that. So I try to do that even with me, like using the olive oil that I use with my seasonings. I try to make sure that I'm getting the no MSG, and that actually costs more, but I try to do that. Ken's Steakhouse is the only dressing that I tend to use. So I got these three out. I don't know which one I'm going to put on my salad today, but you can use whatever you like to use. I just brought these out because I think they're amazing and you might like them. Okay. So I wanted to, this Asian sesame is something new that I've been getting with ginger and soy, ranch, obviously, and then also Thousand Island. So I haven't decided yet what I'm gonna put on my salad. I might do the Asian, but we'll see, And you always have options when you're cooking as well to be as healthy as you want, as well as, making your stuff, your foods, your meals more healthy in some form. By just spicing them up. Sometimes it could be lemon juice. It could be lime juice that you're putting on your fish or something. Seasoning it up with Mrs. Dash is also good. I have a lot of Mrs. Dash as well, which is a salt-free item as well. And then you guys might know of Tabitha Brown. I just got this because it hasn't been in my area. And it's by McCormick Sunshine. I love that. I've been using it quite a bit in my kitchen. And it's a salt-free alternative as well. So those are things that you could be doing in your kitchen to feel a little bit better about the choices that you're making on a daily basis. And just, doing your part to be a little healthier in some way, and that will help your heart. It will help your blood pressure. It will help your pulse rate. It will help, so many different things that you won't even think about when you get your blood work. It will help your hemoglobin levels. It will help so many different things that you probably not even thinking about. And so in your kitchen, be thinking of those things when you make recipes for not only yourself but also your family as well. Think about the ways that you can make it as healthy. Use the healthier choice. I stopped eating ground beef years ago. Now you might have saw my video that I just did with me going to In-N-Out. I was checking out that burger. Literally, I have not been to In-N-Out in a year and a half. So I did eat that, right? So I have to be 100% with you guys. I haven't had In-N-Out in a year and a half, but I went and I tried that burger, and that was primarily because it was the hype on TikTok, and I wanted to share that with you guys. But red meat is not something that I bring in my house. I never have red meat in my house at all. I stopped eating pork almost a year ago now. I don't eat bacon. I don't eat none of that stuff. That's why you don't see me doing pork chops on the channel anymore. Remember when I did smothered pork chops and I would fry up pork chops on the channel and whatnot? I don't do it on the channel. Now, if you guys would like to see it, I'll ask one of my friends that eat pork so that I could give them that meal for the night. If you want me to cook it, I'll cook it for you guys, but that's not something that I'm going to do going forward. Even with the pork ribs, I don't eat that anymore because obviously that's pork. Um, and I used to cook it on the channel as well. So that's why you don't see those kind of things. You see me eating more chicken, more fish, more turkey, those type of things. And those are my alternatives because I want to eat as healthy as I can as well. So I'm not just telling you guys to do something that I'm not taking in myself, right? And I recognize that. Now, act like you guys didn't see the post on my community tab today with me making chocolate chip cookies, okay? Because I did do that today. And chocolate has always been one of my weaknesses, okay? But as far as having sugar in my home as well, that is another thing that I buy periodically. You know what I mean? So like I baked those cookies today. There's no other cookies in my house. You know what I mean? I went and got the Pillsbury chocolate chip package, one package. I baked those. I don't have any other stored, right? Because I know I'm doing that today. I won't be doing that next week or the week after. You know, I keep my chocolate intake to a minimum. Okay? And those are like with anything. I mean, you don't have to follow my example, right? That's not what I'm saying, but I'm just explaining to you guys how I tend to do things when I do have like a cheat moment, right? And so those are some things that you could probably, think about too. When you have a cheat moment, don't feel bad when you have a cheat moment. It is what it is. We're all human, right? But let's rise above it and do better the next time, right? That's all I'm saying. So, from my kitchen to yours, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I am Charlie, Chef Charlie to be exact. And until next time, bye bye, everyone. Have an amazing rest of your Saturday. Love you guys. Peace and blessings.